Now, let us start with another approach to develop the software product. That is nothing but prototype model. Prototype model. Now, so please get down the definition. This model, this model is one of the approach. This model is one of the approach. This model is one of the approach followed to develop the software product. Followed to develop the software product. This model is one of the approach followed to develop the software product. Full stop. It is part of SDLC. It is part of SDLC. It is part of SDLC. So, written, Pooja?
Yes,
Written?
sir.
Ah,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Now, let us alone understand this prototype. Okay. Prototype means what? Let us understand. So, Pooja, have you ever visited a mobile store to purchase mobile phone?
Yes, sir.
Brand new mobile phone got introduced to the market. Brand new mobile phone. You are really very much impressed on that mobile phone. You are really very much impressed on that mobile. You will go to that mobile store. What? Straight away they are going to give you that original phone itself for you to.
No, sir.
What they are going to give you? So one dummy model of that phone they are going to give you. Correct, right?
Yes, sir.
So now tell me, Pooja, through that dummy model of that phone, what you will get to know, Pooja? What you will get to know?
How will be the actual one? We'll get to know. It is same a replica of the
Very good. So
original.
at least one simple idea you are going to get now. Oh, my brand new mobile phone looks like this. It is going to work like this. So at least that one simple idea you are going to get now.
Yes, yes.
So that is only prototype, Pooja. Okay, prototype is just dummy model. Okay, prototype is what? It is just a dummy
The meme model.
of the original product. Yeah, now are you getting
Yes,
my
sir.
point? Okay. So now you will go to one apartment. So, or in other words, you have decided to purchase one apartment. Okay, one apartment or one flat you have decided to purchase. First, whenever you decided to purchase the flat, first that owner, where is he going to take? What straight away is he going to take to your site?
No.
No, he is not going to take you to the site straight away. He is going to take one model of the flat will be developed. So regarding this, are you aware, Pooja?
Yes, yes.
Uh,
Yes, sir.
See, straight away, that builder will not take that customer to the site and he is not going to show the flat. Why he is not going to show the flat by taking to the site? Still that flat will be in building stage. Correct, right?
Yes.
So one dummy model of the flat, they would have prepared. Some they would have prepared. That builder will take that customer to that dummy model of the flat, and he is going to show. Now tell me, for the customer, what is he going to get by just looking into that dummy model of the flat? What is he going to get?
He'll get an idea how does the flat look and where all the kitchen and or whatever the
Hmm.
partitions are there in the house, where lot to be placed. He'll get to know that.
Yes, correct, right. So now, Pooja,
Yeah.
in the same manner, even in the IT industry as well, sometimes customers will be new to the market. Okay, so they will not be having idea regarding how the software should look like, and even some customers will be there. They will be finding difficult to derive the requirements. Okay, customer responsibility is to derive the requirements. Correct, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes customers will find difficult in finding the requirements or in deriving the requirements. At that point of time, prototype model is going to used to develop the software product. And sometimes, Pooja, the developers in the company itself, they will be in different domain. Okay, means they will not be aware of the domain. So when developers are only not aware of the domain, means for them difficult to develop the software product as per the customer requirements. So when they are new to the domain, so even at that stage also they will go with this prototype model. So one dummy model they are going to create. When they create the dummy model, be it customers or be it developers, okay, be it customers or be it developers, they are going to get one idea. So how exactly the software contains, how exactly the software works, what exactly the software contains. So all these things customers as well as developers is going to get. Clear, Pooja?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So you can take down this one. Just take down heading as prototype and followed by dummy model of the original product. Dummy model of the original product.
Yeah. Done.
Right. So now let us draw the diagram for this. Yeah, here you notice it. So now first let me tell you the phases involved in this prototype model, Pooja. Okay. So in prototype model, you will be having something called as requirement analysis. Then you will be having something called as feasibility study, Pooja. Okay. And now, Pooja, you please focus here. After feasibility study, Pooja, we are going to have one special kind of phase. So that is nothing but design and development of, okay, design and development of prototype. Are you getting my point, Pooja?
Yes, sir.
Design and development of prototype. Prototype meaning just few minutes back we got. After design and development of prototype, next we are gonna have prototype testing. Okay, prototype testing. So this is nothing but prototype testing. Very much important. Don't worry. What is this prototype testing? I'm going to surely explain for you. After prototype testing, the same prototype will be reviewed by the customer. Okay, Pooja.
Okay.
So that is why that stage is called as customer review. So that is why the stage is called as customer review. Okay, that prototype will be given to the customer. So for that customer review. Next, Pooja, we are going to have actual design. Okay, actual design means design for the actual software product. Okay, Pooja. So this is
Yes, sir.
nothing but actual coding, means coding for actual software product. Next, this is nothing but actual testing. AT means actual testing, means testing the actual software product. So next we have installation. Next we have maintenance project. So in prototype model, we are going to have these many phases: requirement analysis, feasibility study, design and development of prototype, prototype testing, customer review, actual design, actual coding, actual testing, installation, maintenance. So these many phases are there. Out of these many phases, Pooja, you are new to this, correct, right? These three phases
Yes.
you are new. No, don't worry, I will be explaining for you. So how requirement analysis will be happening very long back itself, we understood. So once requirement analysis is done by business analyst, next feasibility study will be done. So what is that feasibility study? Who will be involved in feasibility study? What is the purpose of feasibility study? All such things you have got to know very long back. Now, Pooja, once feasibility study is done, okay, design and development of prototype will be done. Okay, first they will prepare design for prototype. Okay, then they are going to develop the prototype. See, prototype or dummy model of the software product, how it will be there, no? In the image format. Okay, how it will be there? In the image format. So in that image format, what that software should contain, what sort of features that software should contain, like that in image format they are going to develop the prototype. First they will design blueprint for developing prototype, they will prepare, and afterwards they will develop the prototype. See, prototype will be in the image format. Okay, Pooja, are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Now, photo means what? Somewhat. This is nothing but photo. Okay, like this it will be there. Okay, so in that image format, each and every details of the software product will be there. What functionalities that software will contain, how every functionalities will be connected to each other. Okay, image format. See, sometimes using HTML, CSS, you know regarding this, Pooja?
Have heard of it, HTML.
Yes. So these are nothing but front-end technologies. Okay, software user interface or software front-end, to develop they are going to use these technologies, HTML, CSS technologies. See, using HTML, CSS also in the real time, they will prototype. Please remember. But please remember, prototype of the software product will be in the image format. Prototype can be developed using HTML, CSS front-end technologies. Clear, Pooja?
Yes, sir. So did you just show some photo or anything?
What photo? What can I show you?
No, because you're doing. I thought
Photo.
you're showing some.
See, photo means
prototype
what?
model.
See, here you see, but just image, ma. That's all. That is
Okay.
image of that software product. Okay, image. That's all. So how that same login page, if it is there, means login page photo they are going to have. Okay,
Okay.
If they are having create account page, means create account page they are going to have. So inside that create account page, what sort of components should be there, all such things they would have mentioned. So that will be in image format.
Okay.
So for now, you just remember this much. To develop prototype or a dummy model of the software product, they use front-end technologies like HTML, CSS. So prototype of the software product will be in image format. This much you understand. Okay.
Okay.
Next. See, I will try to show you prototype of software application. Oh. Images. Yes, something like this, Pooja. Okay, something like this image kind of thing will be there. Okay. Hmm?
Okay, sir. Good.
Something like this image kind of thing will be there. Here you see. Here you see. For some mobile application. Okay. For mobile application, here there is one image. So by just referring to this prototype, as a customer or as a developer, you will get to know about the product. So this is prototype for mobile app. Okay, Pooja?
Okay, sir.
And here, see here, and I'll try to show you more. Here you see some software architecture prototype. Like this, it will be in what? Image format. Once design and development of prototype is done, next on the same prototype they are going to perform testing. So that is nothing but what testing? Prototype testing. So here some set of people will just review the prototype, whether that prototype is as per the customer requirements or not. Okay, whether the prototype is as per the requirements or not. So some set of people in the company, they are going to perform prototype testing. Testing the prototype is called as prototype testing. Once prototype testing is performed, then the same prototype will be handed over to the customer. Why it will be handed over to the customer, Pooja? Tell me.
Because he has to check whether the software product is as per his requirement.
Very good. So, now customer he is going to review. He is going to check. Okay. Oh, my software product will look like this. It will be like this. Oh, these are the functionalities which will be present in my software product. Somewhere he wants some changes. Okay. See, after reviewing that prototype, the customer wants some changes. So afterwards, what he is going to do is, after customer review, customer is going to give feedback. That feedback is nothing but changes in what, Pooja? Changes in what? Prototype.
Prototype.
Yeah. Next, those feedback or changes will be again accommodated. Okay, will be accommodated. As per these changes, once again design and development of prototype will be done, Pooja. Okay, once again design and development of prototype will be done, and prototype testing will be happening, and again customer review will be happening. Now customer will check, I have given some feedback or changes in the prototype. Okay, now that prototype has changed or not. Now he is going to check. Now once again he is going to have some changes. Once again those changes will be accommodated. Again, based upon those changes or as per those changes, they are going to design and develop the prototype. And next again prototype testing, and next again customer review. Next, if customer fails to give any changes means he is going to give changes. Those changes will be accommodated. As per those changes, they are going to design and development of prototype testing, and then customer review. See, my dear Pooja, this process will be keeps on continuing until the customer is satisfied. Okay, until the customer is satisfied with the prototype. So this process is there, no Pooja? This process from here to here, whatever I have written, no, this is nothing but prototyping. Pooja, are you getting my point, Pooja?
Yes, sir.
This is nothing but what?
Prototype.
So in prototyping, how many phases are involved, ma, Pooja?
3.
3 phases will be involved. Okay, please remember. This prototyping process will be continued till the customer is satisfied with the prototype. Let's assume customer got satisfied. Okay, let's assume customer got satisfied with the prototype. Okay, customer got satisfied with the prototype. Then what will happen, Pooja? Once he is satisfied the prototype, next what will happen? Actual design. Design on the actual software product will be happening. Next, coding on the actual software product will be happening. Next, testing on the actual software product will be happening. Installation of the software product will be happening, and maintenance on the software product will be happening. So this is all about your prototype model, my dear Pooja. Okay. Any doubt till now, Pooja?
No, sir.
If you have any doubts, you can just ask me.
No, got it.
Okay.
No doubts.
So below that you write down note. Okay. Note you write down. Note. Prototype of the software product. Prototype of the software product. Prototype of the software product. Prototype of the software product will be developed using HTML and CSS. Using HTML and CSS. In bracket you write down front-end technologies. In bracket you write down front-end technologies. In bracket you write down front-end technologies. Close the bracket. Full stop. Prototype will be in image format. 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 Over, Pooja, written?
Yes, sir.
Just write down this diagram. If you are not able to identify or not able to understand the content means, okay, please inform me. I will help you out. Don't write AD and all. Actual design you write down. Actual coding you write down. Actual testing you write down. Here also. Design and development of prototype. Prototype testing. Like this you write. Here also. Requirement analysis, feasibility study. Okay, Pooja?
Yes, sir. I'll write down.
Yeah. See, prototype model, I have explained you from customer's perspective. Okay. Okay,
Okay.
Pooja.
Okay.
Developer perspective very rarely. But remember, when the developers are new to the domain, okay, then they are going to go with this prototype model. This much you understand. Pooja, you just put one arrow mark like this also, Pooja. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Why this arrow mark, you know?
While testing, if any bugs are found, again it will be sent to design and development. Maybe.
Very good.
Done, sir.
So below that, you write on first point. First point you write. Customers will give requirements in the form of CRS. Customers will give requirements in the form of CRS. Customers will give requirements in the form of CRS. Customers will give requirements in the form of CRS. Customers will give requirements in the form of CRS. In the form of CRS. Full stop. Next, you write on second point. Business analyst will perform requirement analysis. Business analyst will perform requirement analysis. Business analyst will perform requirement analysis.
Yes.
Point you write down. Feasibility study team will perform feasibility study. Feasibility study team performs feasibility study. feasibility study team performs feasibility study. Next, you write down. Web designers or developers. Web designers or developers will design and develop prototype and will be sent to the test engineers and will be sent to the test engineers sent to the test engineers. Next point you write down. Test engineer will perform prototype testing. Test engineer will perform prototype testing. Test engineer will perform prototype testing, comma. While performing prototype testing, any defects found while performing prototype testing, comma, those defects will be reported to the developers. Those defects will be reported to the developers. Next point you write. Next point. Developer will fix the defects. Developer will fix the defects. And send the prototype to test engineer for prototype testing. Written, Pooja?
Yes, sir.
Next point to write. Again, test engineer will perform prototype testing. Next you continue. If there are no defects, the prototype will be sent for. If there are no defects, prototype will be sent for. Prototype will be sent for customer review. Okay, Pooja?
Yes, sir.
Next, right now. Next. If customer is satisfied with prototype, If customer is satisfied with prototype, then customer will approve the prototype. Then customer will approve the prototype. Then customer will approve the prototype. Written.
Yes, sir.
Full stop. Then architecture will do design. 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 Developers will do actual coding. Then developers will do actual coding. Developers will do actual coding. And give the software product to test engineers. And give the software product to test engineers. And give the software to product to test engineers. And test engineers will perform actual testing. And test engineers will perform actual testing. Test engineers perform actual testing. So you know, right, how actual testing will be performed. Defects he identifies will be reported to the developers. Developers will fix. Again, test engineers will retest the software product for the fixed bugs. So again, defects are sent to developers. So this process keeps on continuing until test engineer gets what? Bug-free or error-free software product. Clear, Pooja?
Yes, sir.
Next point you write down. Next point. Once after testing completed, once after testing completed, comma, quality of software product once after testing is completed, comma, if quality of the software is good, if the quality of the software is good, if the quality of the software is good, comma, then software will be installed at the customer's place. Then software will be installed in the customer's place. Then software will be installed in the customer's place. And maintenance phase starts. And maintenance phase starts. Maintenance phase starts. Written, Pooja?
Yes, sir.
So prototype model, one idea you got. Correct, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, super. Next you write down one question, Pooja. What is the difference between prototype testing and actual testing? What is the difference between prototype testing and actual testing? What is the difference between prototype testing and actual testing? So can you tell me this, Pooja? What is the difference between prototype testing and actual testing?
In prototype testing, prototype model software will be developed.
Huh? What?
On prototype model or prototype software will be developed.
Will be developed.
Design and development of prototype will be done.
What is prototype testing? I'm asking you. I'm not see, testing term is testing. How come design and development will come, Pooja? I have already told you. Prototype testing means what? Test done to check whether all the customer given requirements is present in the prototype. That is nothing but what? Prototype testing. Correct, right?
Testing.
Then now,
Hmm.
why are you telling design and
Sorry.
I am not asking you regarding prototyping. I am asking you regarding prototype testing. See,
Testing.
only telling testing means you have to answer that question from testing perspective, not from design and development perspective. Okay, Pooja?
Okay. Okay.
Right. Testing, testing performed to check whether 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 to check whether to check whether prototype prototype of the software product to check whether prototype of the software product prototype of the software product is developed is developed is developed according to the requirements or not is developed according to the requirements or not is developed according to the requirements or not is developed according to the requirements or not. Over, Pooja,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
is called as prototype testing. Is called as prototype testing. Is called as prototype testing. Fresh line you write down. Fresh line you write down. Testing the functionality of the actual software product. Testing the functionality of the actual software product. Testing the functionality of the actual software product by entering all possible inputs. By entering all the possible inputs. By entering all the possible inputs is called as actual testing. Is called as actual testing. Is called as actual testing. Understood, Pooja? What is the difference between prototype testing and actual testing?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, next heading you take down as advantages of prototype. You have to tell me, Pooja, advantages of prototype. Why? Because in better manner you have understood the prototype model. Based upon that, you tell me some advantages. Tell me, Pooja. Tell me. What is the advantage? Tell me.
Before the actual software product is developed,
Hmm.
one customer can
Very good.
have the
Very good. Very good.
he can get to see the how his
In the
actual
early
software
stage
product
itself, in the early
will
stage
look like.
itself, he will get to know. Correct?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Write down. First point you write down. Customer will get to know. Customer will get to know. Customer will get to know regarding his software product. Will get to know regarding his software product in the early stage itself. Regarding his software product in the early stage itself. In the early stage itself. In the early stage itself. Written, Pooja?
Yes, sir.
Now tell me, Pooja, there will be good communication between customers and software company na, in prototype
Yes.
model, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Just
Yes. Correct.
because of that, we can develop software product according to the customer requirements effectively, correct?
Correct, sir.
Right on. Second point. There will be a good communication between. 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 There will be a good communication between customers and software company. There will be good communication between customers and software company, so that so that so that developers can develop so that developers can develop so that developers can develop the software product very much effectively, so that developers can develop software product very much effectively as per the requirements, very much effectively as per the requirements, very much effectively as per the requirements. Getting my point, Pooja?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next point you write. Next point. It is easy to handle. It is easy to handle requirements changes. It is easy to handle requirement changes. It is easy to handle requirement changes because 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 initially we design and develop the prototype. Because initially we design and develop the prototype. Because initially we design and develop the prototype. Initially we design and develop the prototype. Okay. Written, Pooja?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Great. Now take down heading as disadvantages. Pooja, disadvantages you have to tell me more. Okay?
Okay.
Tell me.
It is time consuming
Very good, Pooja. Why it is time consuming, ma?
because the actual product will not be developed in the initial stage. One has to develop prototype and again it has to go to the customer. Once if customer is not satisfied, he'll again change his requirements. This cycles continues until the customer is satisfied.
Very good. Nice, Pooja. First point you write down. Total time taken is more. Total time taken is more to develop the software product. Total time taken is more to develop the software product. Total time taken is more to develop the software product. Written, ma, Pooja?
Yes, sir.
Second point. Now tell me, Pooja, investment is also more only, ma.
Yes, yes.
Why investment is more, Pooja? Tell me.
Because this a prototype is to be developed, which actually takes time, that takes for the development of actual product also.
See, we
So
have
there is
to, yes, we have,
time
yes,
consuming,
we,
manpower is more,
yeah,
I mean,
very
more
good.
time.
See, to design and development, there we have to invest, correct? For the, and again we have to invest for
Actual
the
product.
actual software product, coding for the actual software product, and then testing for the actual software product, correct?
Correct, sir.
Right on, second part. Total investment is more. 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 Third point you write down. There will be delay in releasing software product. There will be delay in. There will be delay in. There will be delay in. There will be delay in releasing software product to the customer. There will be delay in releasing software product to the customer. There will be delay in releasing software product to the customer. Do you agree with this point, Pooja?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So these are some disadvantages of prototype model. Next question you take down. When can we go for prototype? When can we go for prototype model? When can we go for what? Prototype model. When can we go for prototype model? Okay. First point you write down. First point. When the customer is new to business. When customer is new to business. When customer is new to business. When customer is new to business. Second point. When customer is not aware of complete requirements. 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 Complete requirements. Power Pooja?
Yes, sir.
Now, third point. When developers are new to the domain. 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 So, written na, Pooja?
Yes, yes, sir.
When developers are new to the domain. See, for example, see, banking is one domain. Okay. E-commerce is one domain. Correct? Fintech, that is also one domain. Okay. Fintechnology means to provide financial services. So that is also one domain. So military is also one domain. Correct, right? See, if the developers, set of developers are expert in fintech, okay, if they are expertise in that domain, financial technology, their expertise. See, if customer gives requirements with respect to financial services, means developers are what to tell? Developers are what? They are well versed in that what domain, correct? Now, for the same developers, okay, for the same developers, they will give requirements with respect to e-commerce. Now, tell me, same domain or different domain?
Different domain.
Different domain. Developers are expertise in developing the application for financial services. Correct? Now, all of a sudden, requirements they are getting for what? E-commerce application. So, domain is different. Correct? So, when developers are new to the domain, then they are going with this. Which model, Pooja?
Prototype model.
Understood? Any doubts still
Yes,
now?
sir. No, sir.
No doubts, na? Prototype model.
No doubts.
Now let us move to the V and V model. Please quickly take down heading as V and V. V and V model. So V and V model and V model. V and V model. Sorry. R. V model. R V model. Right. V model. Below that you write. This model this model is one of the approach. This model is one of the approach followed to develop the software product. This model is one of the approach followed to develop the software product. Full stop. It is part of SDLC. It is part of SDLC. It is part of SDLC. Okay, Pooja, written?
Yes, sir.
Now, you below that you write down. So in V&V model, one V is very, another V is validation. Okay. One V is what? Verification, and another V is what, Pooja? Validation. So what is verification? What is validation? 100% I will be telling you in just few minutes. For now, you just remember in V&V model, one V is verification and another V is what? Validation. Written na?
Got it.
Got it? Na?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, let us straight away move to the phases involved in V&V model and let us understand how V&V model can be used to develop a software product. In simple manner, working of the V&V model, let us understand. Niche. Now, first phases I will tell you, Pooja. Okay. So here there is one phase. So this phase name is nothing but a CRS. Don't copy anything till I say. And one more phase is there, Pooja. So that is nothing but SRS, Pooja. After SRS, Pooja, we are having one more phase, ma. So that is nothing but HLD. That is nothing but high level design. One more phase we are having, Pooja. LLD. What is the full form of LLD, ma?
Low level design.
Next, we are having something called as coding. Okay. Now, Pooja, outcome of coding. Okay. When any developers are doing coding, outcome of that is code, which is nothing but actual software product. Okay, Pooja? Okay.
After coding, use it code.
Code. See, actual software product. What is a software product? Collection of programs or code. Correct, right?
Correct.
Then this is nothing but WBT. I will tell you. WBT means white box testing. See, on the actual software product or on this actual code, they are going to perform what? White box testing. Okay, Pooja? I will
Yes,
tell
sir.
you, don't worry about meanings and all. Right hand side, whatever the things I'm going to write. No, don't worry about those things. As and when the time comes, I will give you conclusion on all such things. For now, just remember the terms. That's all. This is white box testing. Okay. Next, functional testing. Next, integration testing. Okay, IT means what? Integration testing. Regarding this integration testing, I hope you are aware. Correct, Pooja?
Yes, sir.
Next is system testing, Pooja. And next is, Pooja, UAT means user acceptance testing. See, my dear Pooja, you don't worry about this right hand side phases. For now, you just remember the terms, that's all. As and when the time comes, I will explain you what is white box testing, what is functional testing, what is integration testing, what is system testing, and what is user acceptance testing. And even I will be telling you how to perform each and every types of testing. Clear? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now you understand. Focus. This is very, very much important. You focus. Who will give the requirements, Pooja? Please quickly tell me.
Customer.
Customer will give the requirements. So those requirements will be in the form of CRS document. Okay. Now, my dear Pooja, test engineers by referring to this CRS document. Who will refer the CRS document, Pooja? Pooja, who will refer to the CRS?
CRS document will be referred by developers.
Test engineers. So test engineers will refer to CRS document and they are going to write test scenarios and then test cases for user acceptance testing. Please remember, user acceptance testing. Not only they write test scenarios and test cases to user acceptance testing by referring to the CRS, they are going to review, okay, they are going to review CRS, okay, on the CRS document. Test engineers will perform testing, means they are going to review, they are going to check that CRS document. Once again, I repeat, customers will give the requirements in the form of CRS document. Test engineers will review the CRS document and they will write test scenarios, test cases for user acceptance testing. Understood, Pooja?
Yes, sir. But initially, while we were discussing about SDLC, what we had learned was CRS will be prepared by a business analyst and architects will review to it for designing or feasibility study.
One thing you.
But in this case, test engineers will
You
only
listen to me. You listen
review.
to me. I got your question. You listen to me. See, Pooja, user acceptance testing is performed by the customers. Okay. User acceptance testing will be performed by the customers. So now, user acceptance testing should be performed from customer's perspective. Okay. From customer's perspective. Please remember. So that is why they will refer to CRS document and they are going to write what? Test cases and test scenarios. Clear?
Yes, sir. Please repeat once again.
See, Pooja, I know in most commonly they will be doing. Initially, I have told for you. Okay. But user acceptance testing is performed from customer's perspective. Please remember, from customer's perspective, user acceptance testing will be performed. So that is the reason they are going to refer to the CRS document and they are going to write the test scenarios and test cases for user acceptance testing. Clear?
Okay. Got it, sir.
Now, parallelly or at the same time, by business analysis will convert the CRS document into SRS document. Parallelly, at the same time, business analyst will convert the CRS document into SRS document. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now tell me, two activities are happening at the same time. Do you agree with my point?
Yes, sir.
One is testing activity and another is development activity. See, converting SRS, all such things are development activity. Correct, right?
Correct.
Once again, I will repeat, you please understand. Customers will give the requirements in the form of CRS document. Test engineers will check the CRS document. Test engineers will write test scenarios and test cases for user acceptance testing by referring to CRS document. Parallelly, at the same time, okay, CRS document will be converted into SRS document by business analyst. Clear? But
yes, sir.
now you please notice here. test engineers will review SRS document. Okay, test engineers will check SRS document. So test engineers will review which document, Pooja?
SRS document.
SRS document. Then test engineers, okay, then test engineers will write, okay, will write test scenarios, test cases for which type of testing, Pooja? System testing. Okay, Pooja?
Okay, sir.
So test engineers will review or check SRS document. Then by referring to the SRS document, test engineers will write test scenarios, test cases for which type of testing?
System testing.
Very good. Now, at the same time or parallelly, okay, architects by referring to SRS document, they will prepare high level design. Architects by referring to SRS document, okay, architects by referring to SRS document, they will prepare high level design document. Parallelly, two activities are happening, Pooja.
Yes, sir.
Which are those two activities? Can you tell me quickly?
Testing and designing.
So testing means what? They will review SRS document,
SRS document.
they write test scenarios and test cases for system testing.
System testing.
Parallelly, this is development activity. By referring to SRS document, they prepare high level design document. Clear, Pooja?
Yes, sir.
Now, you please notice here. Okay. Now, here, test engineer, okay, test engineer will review this HLD document, high level design document he will review. Okay, Pooja. Next, by referring to high level design document, okay, test engineers will, okay, here you notice, Pooja, test scenarios or test cases for which type of testing, ma? Integration testing.
Integration testing.
Okay. Now, test engineers will review or check high level design document. Test engineers, by referring to high level design document, they write test scenarios, test cases for which type of testing, Pooja?
Integration testing.
Now, senior developers and architects, by referring to high level design document, they prepare low level design document. Now, parallelly, two things are happening, Pooja. Do you agree with my point, ma, Pooja?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So next, developers by referring, okay, developers by referring to this low level design document, they are going to start with coding. Okay, going to start with what, Pooja? Coding. Outcome of coding is what? Code. Actual software product we are going to get. See, this code is nothing but actual software product. Okay, Pooja?
Okay.
So, just a minute. Okay, here I just forgot, right? Here I just forgot testing, no, Pooja?
Testing.
So here you notice here, test engineers will review low level design document. Okay, low level design document they will review, and by referring to low level design document, test scenarios, test cases will be written for functional testing. FT means what? Functional
testing.
So at the same time, developers, by referring to this low level design document, they will write or they will start coding. Clear, Pooja?
Yes, sir.
So now outcome of coding is what? Code. Actual product. On actual software product, they will perform white box testing. Okay, on actual software product, they are going to perform white box testing. Once white box testing is performed, functional testing will be performed. Next, once functional testing is performed, integration testing is performed. Once integration testing is performed, system testing is performed. Once system testing is performed, user acceptance testing is performed. Then installation, maintenance, all such things are going to happen. Clear? Are you getting any doubts, Pooja?
No, sir. Got it.
Got it right? See, parallel deliverable is possible. What is that parallel deliverable? Two things are happening at the
Yes.
same time. Okay, once again I repeat, you please notice, Pooja. Customer gives requirements in the form of CRS document. Test engineers will review CRS document. By referring to CRS document, test engineers will write test scenarios, test cases for user acceptance testing. Parallelly, at the same time. Okay, parallelly, at the same time. A CRS document will be converted into SRS document by business analyst. Okay, two activities happening at the same time. Now, in the next phase, test engineers will review SRS document. Test engineers, by referring to SRS document, they will write test scenarios or test cases for system testing. Parallelly or at the same time, architects referring to SRS document, they are going to prepare high level design document. Okay, they are going to write what? They are going to prepare what? High level design document.
Design document.
High level design document. So now two activities happening parallel. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Next phase you come. Next phase. Test engineers will review high level design document. By referring to high level design document, test engineers will write what? Test scenarios or test cases for integration test.
Integration testing.
Parallelly or at the same time, architects and senior developers will prepare low level design document. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now next phase. Test engineers will review low level design document. They will refer to low level design document and they will write test scenarios or test cases for functional testing. Parallelly, at the same time, developers, by referring to low level design document, they will write the code or they will start coding. So outcome of coding is what? Code. Actual software product developers have developed. Now, on the actual software product, they are going to perform white box testing. On the code, they are going to perform white box testing. Then, test engineers, by referring to test scenarios, test cases, they will perform functional testing. After functional testing, test engineers, by referring to test scenarios, test cases, they will perform integration testing. Next, test engineers, by referring to test scenarios, test cases, they perform system testing. Next, test engineers, by referring to test scenarios, test cases, they perform user acceptance testing. So afterwards, installation and maintenance phase starts. Clear, Pooja?
Yes, sir.
No doubts, no ma? Till now?
No doubts. No doubts.
You please notice here. This left hand side activities are there, no Pooja? So this is nothing but Pooja, verification. We call for this left hand side activities, Pooja? Verification. Now this right hand side activities are there, no Pooja? So this is nothing but validation, Pooja. Okay, what is this, Pooja? Validation.
Validation.
Now it is time to discuss what is validation and what is verification. First, start with verification. Okay, verification means, are we developing right software Okay, product or not. So validation means have we developed, okay, have we developed right software product or not. Clear, Pooja? Huh?
Yes, sir.
See, verification means are we developing right software product or not? Now you tell me, CRS document, why is it required? To develop the software product. Correct? Correct.
Correct.
So, to develop the software product, don't you think the CRS document has to be reviewed?
Yes, it is to be.
Next, SRS document. Now tell me, SRS document, is it required to develop the software product?
Yes.
Don't you think it has to be reviewed or it has to be verified?
Yes, it has to be.
Next, high level design document. Don't you think it is required to develop the software product?
Yes, it required.
So high level design document has to be reviewed. Do you agree with my point?
Yes.
Next, low level design document. So this is also document. It has to be reviewed. Will you agree with my point?
Yes, sir.
So now remember, all these documents are all these documents are prepared to develop the software product. So while preparing each and every documents, remember, to prepare each and every documents, we are going to review those documents, or in other words, we are going to verify those documents. So that is why, are we developing right software product or not? So to develop actual software product, required documents are properly prepared or not. So this is nothing but what? Verification. So here CRS document phase will come. So are we developing right software product or not? In this mindset, they are going to review the CRS document. Next, they will come to SRS. So they will have one mindset. Okay, they will have one mindset. Are we developing right software product or not? So that is nothing but verification. Next, same in the case of high level design document. Same in the case of low level design document. Same in the case of coding. Clear, Pooja? Any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay, now validation. Validation, validation means what? Validation means what, Pooja? So now actual software product is developed. Here you see, this is nothing but what, Pooja? Actual software product. Do you agree with my point?
Yes, sir.
So actual software product is developed. Now for this actual software product, we will provide some inputs. We will provide some inputs and we will validate it is working properly or not. So that is nothing but have we developed, okay, have we developed right software product or not. So this is the meaning or difference between verification and validation. Verification means what? Are we developing right software product or not? So verification we do on the documents required for development of the software product. Next, validation means what? So once actual software product is developed, so we will check have we developed the right software product or not by providing some set of inputs. Clear, Pooja? Any doubts?
No, sir.
No doubts, no? So please, first you write down this. Screen is getting
Done, sir.
Pooja.
Yes, sir. It is visible.
So write down this one. So here, if you are not able to getting to know about forms, you please let me know, Pooja. Okay.
Oh, okay. Written, sir.
Can you write on your own, no? Pooja?
Yes, sir.
Ah.
Yes, sir.
So leave some space. Okay, leave some space. And next heading you take down as advantages of VNV model. Advantages of VNV model. Tell me, Pooja, what is the advantages?
Testing and development is happening at the same time.
Okay. So which was not happening in the case of prototype model and even in spiral model and even in what waterfall model. Correct? Parallelly it was happening.
Yeah, no, sir. In those models, it was not.
Right. First part. Parallel deliverable is possible. Parallel deliverable is possible. Parallel deliverable is possible. Parallel deliverable is possible. So in bracket you write down two activities taking place at the same time. Two activities taking place at the same time. Okay, Pooja?
Yes, sir.
Next advantage, can you tell me? Next advantage. See, here in each and every phase, documents are getting reviewed, you know.
Yes, sir.
So that is also an advantage, no?
Yeah.
Right now. In each and every phases, all the documents are getting reviewed. In each and every phases, all the documents are getting reviewed. Written, Pooja?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next, any other advantage, no?
Less defects or less bugs
Right
as
now.
it is reviewing
Very good, ma. Very good.
every time.
Right now. Right now. What you will write? Less defects can be identified at the time of testing.
Defects can be identified. Defects can be identified.
Less defects can be identified. Less defects can be identified at the time of testing actual software product. At the time of actual software product. Written, Pooja?
Yes, sir.
Disadvantages. Right now. Disadvantages. What you can write? Disadvantages. Tell me.
Time consuming process.
Right now. It is time consuming. Why it is time consuming, Pooja?
Because two activities has to happen at the same time. And until the verification is done, the test engineers cannot write the test cases or scenarios.
Hey, test cases are they are writing now. Test cases they are writing now.
No, sir. Until the
They are not able to test the actual software product to tell. Correct?
Correct, sir. Also, to write the test cases, SRS document has to be prepared first by reviewing the CRS document.
It's okay.
Until SRS.
You don't think in that manner and all, Pooja. But Total taken is more. Okay, that much you can write. Reason if they ask means lot of documents are involved. Okay, lot of documents are involved and same documents has to be reviewed. This much you tell the reason. Okay, Pooja?
Okay.
Right. Write down on your own.
Documentation is lots of documentation is involved.
And each and every documents will be reviewed. Over, Pooja?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Any doubts till now?
No, sir.
So write down question. When can we go for V&V model? When can we go for V&V model? First point you write up. Suitable for mid-size projects. Suitable for mid-size projects. Suitable for mid-size projects. Suitable for what? Mid-size projects. Written, Pooja?
Yes, sir.
Second point, for long-term projects. For long-term projects. For long-term projects. Here, Pooja?
Yes, sir.
So using V&V model, how to develop the software product, how to test the software product, you have understood, I guess.
Yes, sir. Understood.
No doubt. So what you have to do is theory on your own you have to write down. Okay?
Okay.
So we got to know about advantages, disadvantages and when to go for V&V model. So this completes your V&V model. So 4 models we have completed. Now the 5th model, Agile model. So in the further sessions I will complete. Okay. So in the next session, let us begin actual testing concepts. Okay. Actual testing concepts or actual testing techniques, let us begin in the from the next session. Clear? Okay.
Okay, sir.
Fine, Pooja. So we will halt the session over here itself and please go through all these things till now whatever we have discussed. Very much important. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Have a nice day, Pooja. Please take care, ma. Bye bye.
Okay, sir. Thank you.